Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com, and Mr. Bucky's trying to talk to me from the den about buying something for Christmas. So I thought this would be interesting to let y'all hear the kind of conversations we have about gifts for Christmas. All right, I'm gonna go on in there now.
Come on in here.
I'll be there. We're gonna go in there. Hold on. Okay, we're getting ready to have a discussion on Christmas gifts, right?
Yeah. I already know what I'm gonna get you.
All right, I'm gonna turn the camera around.
I already know what I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You said something about you wanted a box of chocolate covered cherries.
Right, because the chocolate kind of makes me hyper and I don't like to eat it so much, but I can just kind of put it in my mouth, chew it up, get the cherry out and the juice, and then spit the chocolate part out.
Okay. Sometimes you just take that cherry out of the chocolate and then leave the little thing there. Look like almost like a mouse or something's been in there.
Right, that's what I do.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you a Whitman sampler.
Bucky, I don't want no whip. That's all chocolate. I don't want that.
Baby, all that's good chocolate though.
Yeah, but I don't ever eat it. You get a box and then you the one that eats it.
Well, I mean,
that's not like a gift for me.
Well, but I mean, here again, I think the Whitman sampler is good to get every Christmas.
All right, so you go ahead and get me a Whitman sampler, and we all will know, and so as the rest of the world will know now that you're the one that eats it.
Oh, well, what are you gonna get me?
Well, I don't know. You want a box of Whitman sampler?
No, I don't. I might get some Whitman sampler.
I think I'll get you some tools.
What kind of? I don't need any more tools.
Well, maybe if you had some newer tools, you could
What
do
kind
more.
of tools are you talking about?
I don't know. You'd give me an idea.
Well,
do you need a new drill or something?
I broke the reciprocal saw out there when those the tree trunks, and those stumps.
Yeah.
I broke the reciprocal saw. So
Well,
I
how
couldn't
much-
use that, but
How much does that cost?
too much for you to,
No, too big a gift. No.
Yeah, too much.
No.
All right. Well, so what?
I don't know.
What? I want to know what you're thinking about.
I'm
What kind of
I'm
tool?
not think I've already got what I want. I wanted the Vitamix. I got that last year,
Yeah.
and I got the KitchenAid mixer, and I'm happy.
Well, what are you gonna do about that juicer? You don't know?
I don't know. Well, I mean, we're not juicing anymore.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to sell it at a garage sale because I wouldn't get anything
Well,
for it.
I know.
I mean, we don't know that in the future we might not be juicing some.
Well, you're not going to be juicing the eggplant and all like that like you did before.
No.
Eggplant and
Why don't you tell
squash.
them the story about the guy that you were telling me about a while ago, that came to stay with you when you were
Yeah,
single?
I had a friend of mine when I was up in North Carolina in the insurance business. And he was a fraternity brother of mine. And he came...
Now, how old were y'all then? I mean, you were out of college and everything.
Yeah, well, we were in our 20s. Anyway, he came over to my apartment. First, what happened was he lost his job.
Uh-huh.
He lost his job. And he was a State Farm adjuster. And for whatever reason, he lost his job. And so he came over and wanted to spend a few nights with me. And he didn't have much money. Didn't have enough money to be running up and down the road all the time.
Uh-huh.
So what he did one day, he ordered from the drugstore, because they delivered, a box of Whitman sampler.
Oh.
And that was his lunch.
Oh my gosh.
He ate the whole box.
The whole
I
box?
don't think he gave me a single piece of candy. And I do like Whitman sampler.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and get me a Whitman sampler. That can be one of my gifts. But we'll know, and so will the rest of the world, that it's really not for me.
Well,
All right, wait a minute. I got to tell this. All right. So on Valentine's Day, I always get a Whitman sampler, don't I? Shaped like a heart,
That's
don't
right,
I?
that's
And
right.
sometimes flowers too. And the flowers are really nice. The Whitman sampler that's shaped like a heart and red usually,
yeah.
Mr. Bucky eats all of it.
Well,
No,
wouldn't say
sometimes
all of it.
if there's some nuts in there that are
Yeah,
covered with
you-
chocolate, I rinse them off under the spigot under hot water, and then I eat the
Yeah,
nut.
I know that you eat those almonds, those
Yeah, I do.
sugar-coated almonds.
I do. I do.
Yeah.
All right. So the controversy is really over the Whitman sampler because I don't really want a Whitman sampler.
But I mean, if you go, I wouldn't mind you giving me some kind of tools, but you don't know what kind.
No, I don't. And really,
I've got two skill saws. One's up at Mountain Rest, but I've got two skill saws, so I don't need that.
yeah.
Um,
Well, why don't we just not give each other anything this year?
I want my Whitman sampler.
Well, other than that.
Are you gonna wrap it up so
Well-
maybe I wouldn't know what it was?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. And so you
What do
really,
you really want? What do you want?
what do I really want?
Yeah, I mean something insignificant that wouldn't cost us much money. But that white elephant gift, you know what? We got to get those gifts at the for the church thing.
All right, now I don't quite understand how that works.
I don't either.
Well, how are we going to do it if we don't know how it
We're
works?
supposed to get two gifts. One for they both unisex gifts.
Or
You know, for
are we
the Christmas
supposed to get, if you're a girl, you get a gift for a girl. If you're a boy, you get a gift for a boy.
I don't know. You told me to go down there and get two towels. I'm not.
Well, that's
I
what
won't
I,
do
listen,
that.
if I was doing that and I was getting the gift, of course I will be getting one, I'd like to get a towel.
Yeah, but
I mean,
that's more of a.
I mean, really,
that's
what?
more of a woman's type.
Well,
of
don't
thing.
you dry off with a towel?
Yeah, but I don't. I kind of take that for granted. you
Uh
know.
huh. Well, the thing
I was
is,
thinking about maybe get a coffee maker.
but no, it has to be $5. It can't be.
$5?
Yeah, it can't be over $5. I mean, what
How
can
about,
you get
how
for
about those coffee
$5?
makers for two or whatever they are? How
No,
much are
they still cost more than
They
$5.
cost more than $5.
Yeah, I mean that's because they limit the price. That's why. All right, tell us how that works now, because I remember last year or the year before that we did that, and then the other. So you get your gift. All right, let me turn around.
But here's
All
the
right,
thing.
all
I
right.
don't
Let me
understand.
tell them what I
All
know
right.
about it. All right. So everybody that goes to the supper or whatever it is, to get together at the church, brings a gift. Each
Christmas
person,
party.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Supper, too.
we have supper and everything. All right, so they bring a gift, and unisex gift. I don't remember that.
No, that's what they call
All right,
it.
well, that one year I got a creamer and sugar set. That was that you wouldn't have wanted that.
No, that's what I was trying to say about the two towels thing.
All right, I don't know. Anyway, so what you do is everybody brings a gift, and then they put them under the tree, and then they just start giving them out.
Well, first of
No,
all,
they give them out one at a
I
time.
tried to ask you, and you haven't told me yet. What are we to wrap these gifts?
Yes, we do
Okay.
wrap them. All right,
All
wait a
right.
minute. Let me finish telling them. All right, so then, you go up and they call out your name or whatever, and you choose a gift, and you say, well, yeah, I want that one, just based
just
on.
one just wrapped
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
and point your finger
yeah.
at
You
it
just
or
point because you don't know what's in it.
something? Okay.
So you get the gift. All right, so you open it up then, and then if it's something nice, and the next person that it's their turn, they get a gift, and then they don't like their gift, so they say, okay, well, I want yours. And so they can take anybody's gift that's already opened a gift.
Well, what if I don't want mine when I open it?
No, do like, is that the way that works?
What if I don't? What if I don't want mine when I open it?
Well, you
Can
wait.
I go ahead and go to somewhere else?
Yeah, when it's your turn, you can say,
Oh,
okay,
I got to
well,
wait on my turn.
no, well, it was your turn. Oh, wait, I'm confused. Hold on.
No, I'm confused too.
All right, no, try to remember what happened. Do you remember what you got that year?
I got something about NASCAR, and then it got gone.
Oh, yeah, because somebody else wanted it.
Somebody wanted it.
Yeah,
That's-
so then you
that's-
had to take whatever their gift was.
I mean, that's right. And then, of course, you don't want that.
Now, what do they call that white elephant?
It's a white elephant gift, but the stealing part or whatever that is, that
Yeah.
you can go and get somebody
All right,
else
all
to
right,
get.
all right. I think I know. All right. So when it's your turn, you point under the tree whatever gift you want, and then you get that gift, and then you have to open it right then. Oh, could y'all not see him there? Then anybody,
They can see me.
does anybody else in the room? I don't know. Then the person whose turn it is can say, well, okay, I don't want that, and they just look around to anybody that went before them that opened a gift, and they say, well, I want that, and they have to exchange with them.
That's right. You don't
Yeah.
have any choice.
You don't have any choice.
Okay.
You have to exchange with them. So then once it's the next person's turn, and they don't like, they open their gift, and everybody sees what it is, then you can tell them, I want that, and you have to take mine.
What I'm trying to say though is, let's say
Don't
that
count on a good gift. That's the real bottom
let's
line.
just say that I get a towel,
Uh-huh.
and unless it's a golf towel or something, of course I don't play golf much anymore.
Well, do you not draw off with a towel?
Of course.
All right, then maybe you could get your own towel as a gift. I mean, we don't really
buying
need.
for ourselves.
No, yeah,
In other words, you want me to buy for myself and say it was from you.
Yeah.
And you're going to buy for yourself and say it's from me.
You know what? That's the best idea I think you've ever had to do with Christmas gifts.
No.
That's right. I'll
I
buy
had
me
that idea a few years ago, when we were going to Bill and Susie's, and I said that the best thing to do on exchanging gifts, because nobody ever wants whatever you get.
Right.
I mean, when have you gotten a gift on exchange gift?
I don't know, but you know what? One time your mother regifted me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Somebody at her church gave her a set of hair rollers, and she didn't like them, so that's what she gave me for Christmas.
That's what I'm trying to say is, when you're drawing names. Let's say that I draw your name. Let's say I draw your name, but how was that? We were.
Are we confused now?
We are confused, because what I think we ought to do is always buy a gift for yourself.
Buy what you would like.
Yeah, buy what you would like. So then you say it's from you. Let's say it was from you, and it was for me. So now how does that work?
I don't know. You're telling the story.
How does that work? You get the gift. Well, I get the gift. It's from you, and I bought it myself. And I say, oh, well, thank you.
And then you act all surprised.
Thank you, Miss Phyllis. And I act surprised, but I bought it for myself from you.
Right.
All right. So instead of drawing names, and then you get that person a gift. Everybody get their own.
Everybody buys their own gift and wraps it up, and then they say to whoever you are from the person that got the name.
That's what we're drawing.
Okay, well that sounds like a really good idea to me.
That would work.
Yeah.
Then that way everybody would get whatever they wanted.
That's right.
And
that's right.
Instead of all this re-gifting.
Here's the thing. Here, I got to turn it around. All right, here's the thing. What can you get for $5? Really?
You can get, you can get a pen and pencil set.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
That.
And I could get a pillowcase
if
maybe,
you go to
or washcloths.
Roses or Maxway or somewhere, you can get those five. They've got a table for $5 gifts, and they got
now.
A table for
Here's the other
$10
thing: is this is all for adults, because the children obviously wouldn't be in on that, would they?
That's what I was.
No.
I was. Oh, you're talking about the church Christmas party?
Yeah, I'm talking about the church thing.
We got to get some more details.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find out.
The kids, they wouldn't be.
Yeah, they do a separate thing. That's right, because we don't have
something
kids at home anymore, so we don't know. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna turn it back around and let you talk some more, because they like to hear you talk, and
talk this way.
Tell about
Tell about what?
Tell about whatever you want to talk about.
I don't know what I want to talk about. We were talking about Christmas. We were talking about the Whitman sampler.
Yeah, and I, now the world's gonna know that when you buy me a Whitman sampler for Christmas, which you do pretty much every year and every um,
Valentine.
yeah, Valentine's. And don't you sometimes get me Halloween candy too? I think you've done that
Well, we
before
haven't
too.
done that in a while.
Yeah, but then
Got too
because I
expensive.
don't really do the chocolate, so you know that I don't. Yeah, do you know I don't really do chocolate?
Yeah, I do know that, except I can't figure that out because um, you do. Yes, you do. You do Reese's cup.
No, I don't do that anymore either.
You don't.
No, I don't. I haven't had a Reese's cup, which is my favorite of all time, in probably 10 years.
No, but that's wrong.
No, Bucky, you bought the Reese's cups and you left them up there on the microwave, and then I didn't eat them, and a couple of weeks later they were gone because you ate them. You forget. You're the one that
I
ate the
know
Reese
that you
cup.
like Reese cups.
I do, but I can't do the chocolate. It makes me hot. You don't like me. Do you like me when I'm hyper?
No,
Okay, then don't feed me
No.
chocolate.
no, you're out of sight.
I know. I'm doing 50,011 things at one time and all that, and I get irritable, and so I don't eat chocolate. So, all right, well, I'm getting bored with this conversation myself.
No, here's the thing. Excuse me. We don't want to come home from the Christmas party with two gifts that we absolutely don't want.
We could re-gift. Just remember that. We can
Re-gift
always
when?
re-gift.
Next year?
Yeah, but I re-gift. I
You-
mean, your
you
mother
re-
taught me that. It works out pretty good.
Yeah.
Just keep them till the next year, and then you. In fact, I re-gift last year.
So what you're trying to tell me about those towels, if I went ahead and got the two towels, probably nobody would want those anyway.
No, I think they will, especially women. I mean, you can always use a towel. Just get a white bath towel.
I think I ought to get something Gamecock or Clemson. You know,
Well-
women like that.
No, they don't. What woman do you know that does she want something, a Clemson baseball hat? I mean,
Oh, well, you wouldn't want Clemson.
well, if somebody might.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You could exchange with somebody. Let's say we've got Carolina, and they want Clemson, so they got Carolina. But I don't know.
All right, so we're going to have to call somebody to find out how all this is going to work, because we really don't know what to get.
I don't know for sure what to get.
We can't do the. I mean, what can you buy for $5?
Is it got to be? Is there some
No,
limit?
you can't go over $5.
You can't go
yeah,
over
they
$5.
really emphasize that. Yeah, it's almost like gag gifts. I think is what it's
You
going to be.
could get a couple of quarts of oil.
You want to do that?
I was going to say you could always use the oil,
Yeah.
you know, or well, maybe some of that STP,
Uh-huh.
yeah, or WD-40. We can
Now
always
that'd
use,
be good.
always use WD-40.
Yeah, we always
we got
need-
some doors right now we could use a WD-40
That's right.
on.
We do. Yeah. All right. Well, so let's wind this down now.
Wait a minute now. Let's think some more. What would you get if you were buying?
If
you,
I
you
was
told me to go down there and get the
Right.
gifts from Dollar General or somewhere.
I always tell you to do it. I would get those little the spatula that I've got in there that's got the straight edge, the metal
And you only
spatula.
found that at Rose's
No, at not Dollar General, but that Family Dollar.
Family Dollar.
Yeah, and get.
You don't even ever go in Family
But
Dollar.
I did to get that. But I'm saying that's what works on the stainless steel pots because it's straight across and you can stir stuff really good. So in fact, I ended up buying 2 of them. So we could get something for the kitchen like that.
And you think that would be a safe buy, that nobody would get that?
I think women would like that.
Here's what
Here's
I'm trying
another
to-
thing. What about pot holders?
You think that would be a unisex gift?
Men cook now, and you don't, but most men
I
cook now.
have cooked.
Yeah, but
I
no
do.
more.
I cook sometimes.
No, because you make too big a mess in my kitchen.
Oh, my
But a lot of men cook. A lot of subscribers that I have are men that
What would
want
be-
to.
This is ridiculous. What would be something other than ridiculous gifts like the quart of oil or something?
I don't
What?
know. I don't know, but we're going to have to cut this off because it's getting too long. I didn't realize you were going to be this
Pen and
talkative.
pencil set.
Yeah, just get two.
2 pens.
Yeah, and we'll wrap them up.
No,
That's
I
it.
think you ought to shop too.
Well,
Why
I
would
would
you
get.
shop a
I would get like. I don't know if you can
I mean,
even
it's
do
supposed
that.
to be
A
your
set
gift.
of set of pillowcases.
You would get if you why don't you do that? I'll go get what I think that I would get be appropriate coming from me,
All right.
and you get something that would be appropriate coming from you,
Okay.
and you
And-
wrap it up. You gift wrap yours, and I'll gift wrap mine.
All right.
Now,
All
that-
right. Well,
that
we got
sounds
an
good.
agreement then. But now, what have we decided on the Whitman sampler that?
We've got to get some Whitman samplers, so I'll get you a box of Whitman sampler.
All right, but I thought we were gonna okay. You're gonna get me a box of Whitman sampler, and then you'll eat them, right?
You know, that's not made by Whitman anymore. None of this bought them out.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but they still call it Whitman sampler.
Huh. All right, that's gonna be it, y'all. Let me hear from you.
We still don't know what we're gonna get, do we? I mean, for the
No,
party.
no, we don't. We don't. But how did we make it through the past 2 years doing that?
Well, last year they changed that around or something, and they were going to exchange gifts or something, and that didn't work out well. In fact, I think we ended up giving them Goodwill or something, didn't we? Don't you remember we tried something different at church last year?
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
And
I don't know.
ended up people left and just didn't.
Yeah, people they brought their gift, and then they didn't take a gift. So, yeah, you're right.
And
That's what ended
I
up
think
happening.
we ended up giving them to it was kind of like a virtual gift.
Virtual gift.
Because we didn't get any. We all left. We didn't get any gifts. I wonder where all those gifts went.
I don't know. Well, I guess they went to Goodwill, like what you said, maybe.
Okay. Anyway, other than the Whitman sampler, I don't know of anything to get you other than the chocolate covered cherries. Now, listen, that's not too good.
Well,
I remember when you could get a box of chocolate covered cherries for 49¢.
yeah, I remember when you get them for 59 cents.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be it, and we don't know any more now than we did when we started the video.
No.
Other than that you're going to get me a box of Whitman samplers, but it's really going to be for you.
I want to know what you're going to get me. What
Well,
kind of tool?
I don't know. I'm going to have to come up with something, though. I mean, you want a tool, right? Or would you like clothes?
Now, I want to ask you something. Did
You
take
want
that?
clothes?
No, I don't want clothes. Well, I got plenty of clothes. What do I need clothes for?
All right, here's the thing. We might as well tell them. Wonder why that chair's got that red blanket over it. That's the new chair that I recovered, y'all. I did a video of that. And this
she
is
won't let
why.
me sit in it either.
That's right, because there's one dog and there's one dog, and they run around, play in the yard, and then you see this one, he's halfway sleeping on the arm of the chair. That one's always on the foot there, and Mr. Bucky, when he's in the chair, a lot of times he's asleep. In fact, isn't it about time for your nap? It's about time for your nap. I'm looking at the clock.
I haven't
Don't
had
you-
lunch yet.
I know, but don't you usually take a nap this
Before
time?
lunch?
No, right after
I got
lunch.
work to do out in the yard. We're just piddling around here.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We'll talk to you later. We don't know any more now.
Now, I want to know the tool that you were thinking about getting me.
I-
that monkey wrench, I've already got one of those. You
No,
know.
I
The
don't
one of that
know.
monkey.
I'm going to have to go talk to the people at Lowe's to figure out what I'm going to get you. They'll
They
know
gonna
what you.
know better.
No, yeah, they'll know what's a good thing for men.
Well, what I would probably want would be something that you wouldn't want to spend that much money on.
Well, then don't tell me something I'm going to have to spend a lot of money
Well,
on.
the reciprocal saw would cost $50.
A reciprocal saw. Now, what exactly is that?
It's a. I don't know how to explain it to you.
All right, I'll just go tell them I want a reciprocal saw for you.
You want to spend that much money?
Is it going to be $50?
I think it probably, if you get that Nairobi, probably the cheapest, and that's probably 50. And
Now, what are you going to use that saw for, Bucky?
I did the whole deck out there with the reciprocal
You didn't
saw.
use a reciprocal
I
saw for the
certainly
deck.
did.
No,
I
you
certainly-
used your circular saw.
I know that, but I used it in these tight places,
Oh.
real tight places.
And so you broke it?
I broke it out in the garden when I was had to use it to try to. I broke my chainsaw, if you remember, and then I broke the reciprocal saw too.
Trying to get those stumps up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, all right. Well, we'll just have to see,
Well, I
y'all.
don't. That isn't what you had in mind, though. You were thinking about just getting me a handsaw.
All right.
or
Right
something
now,
like
I'm getting weary of this whole conversation.
that.
All we've
still,
really settled is
I want
there's
my-
going to be a
I'm
Whitman
gonna get
sampler
you,
that's
I'm
going to
gonna
come
get
from
you-
somebody,
I'm gonna get you a box of Whitman sampler.
and we're going to sign
You
off
want to
with
get
that.
you want to get a big box this year?
No, why don't you just get a little box?
Not one of them leave little box.
Well,
I'll get a standard box.
yeah, and that's it.
No, you want the chocolate covered cherries.
No, I don't necessarily have to. I don't have to have any of that. All right,
I think
so
you ought to give
all
up
right,
on
I'm
those
cutting the
cherries.
video off because this conversation is probably over. Goodbye.
Bye.